Students of BSc Part 1 and respected listener, a very good afternoon and welcome all of you to today's lecture. Students of BSc Part 1, I will teach you today a very special topic, the determination of dimension and unit of velocity constant or rate constant, which is selected from BSc Part 1 Paper 3 Physical Chemistry, chosen from Unit 5th, titled as I mentioned on the blackboard as Chemical Kinetics. Students of BSc Part 1, before proceeding to today's lecture, determination of velocity constant and rate of the reaction, its constant. First of all, may I have your attention please? On our previous video based on chemical kinetics, in which we were expressing about the kinds of velocity of the reactions. Let us start our deliver today's lecture from our previous topic, kinds of velocity of the reaction, in which we have defined 4 types of the velocity of the reaction. First one was initial velocity, which is defined at t is equals to 0 timing and it possesses its maximum value, because according to the fundamental postulate definition of velocity of the reaction is equals to concentration upon timing, and one can obtain the value of initial velocity by drawing a tangent from that is a kinetic curve, in which chemical kinetic curve is plotted between the concentration at timing, in which concentration is taken as an ordinate, I mean on that is a y-axis, and time is chosen on that is of abscissa, I mean to say on x-axis. Similarly, in order to define the next, velocity of the reaction is plus minus dc upon dt, which is defined as that is of average velocity. In our previous video of chemical kinetics, minus dc upon dt to define the velocity of the velocity of the reaction in respect of reactant as reaction undergo in forward directions. The concentration of all the reactants decrease, I meant to say negative sign will be used here, while in the case of plus dc upon dt in our previous video based on that is the chemical kinetics, concentration of all the product enhanced to indicate the increasing quantity of the product, I mean to say plus dc upon dt sign will be used here. Hence students of BSc Part 1 in joint form plus minus dc upon dt one can write to define as that is of average velocity here. In the case of next one, instantaneous velocity, which is defined from kinetic curve based on our previous lecture, in which the velocity which is expressed at any particular timing t is equals to t is known as instantaneous velocity. In the case of fourth, which is very special, although all the topics of chemical kinetics are very important, but out of these, fourth one kinds of specific reaction rate, which is also known as velocity constant here. And in our previous video, we have defined by considering a simple reactions and by using the Woodward and Vargas law, the law of mass action, we defined that the velocity of the reaction is directly is equals to that is of its velocity constant when specific concentration, I mean to say that is the unity concentration as used here. Hence, in any chemical reaction, in order to define the velocity constant will be is equals to its that is the velocity of the reactions when all the concentration either of the reactant or product are taken as that is a unity. Why velocity of the velocity constant in chemical kinetics is also known as specific reaction rate, because we define by considering, by taking it as that is a specific concentration, I mean to say unity concentration. Since velocity constant is defined at unity specific concentration, and one can say velocity constant is also known as specific reaction rate also. In order to define the dimension and unit of velocity constant, as we have determined the dimension and unit of velocity of the reaction in the same sense, in our previous video we have also determined for various cases of the chemical reaction by means of first order of reaction, second order of reactions, third order of reaction, and zero order of reaction, and fractional molecularity order of the reactions. Students of basic part 1, in depth form, how will you define the order of reaction and how it is differ from that is of molecularity, it will be defined, it will be explained, it will be delivered in coming timings here. But you have to remember here, first order reaction is the reaction in which unity of single molecule is present by means of temperature, pressure, volume, concentration, catalytic phenomena, or any other kinds of specific photochemical by the absorption of photon or quanta having or associated the energy of E is equals to h nu. Single molecule is now converted into that is of a product here. Again, by using the law of mass section, Gutenberg-Vargas law, we determine the value of units and dimension for first order of reaction. I have mentioned the blackboard here. K1 is equals to second inverse. It is the unit of first order of reactions. Similarly, by using the same postulate, conceptual theory of the law of mass section, Gutenberg or Vargas law for second order of reaction, in order to define the second order of reaction are those reactions in which double molecules, double reactant are present. And by means of specific conditions, by means of catalytic, by means of temperature, by means of pressure, volume, and that is of thermal decomposition, or by means of photochemical absorbance of the photon to convert into that is a product. And we have determined the value of second order rate constant K2 is equals to mole minus 1 liter plus 1 second minus 1. Similarly, in the same sense, we have also calculated the value of K3 is equals to mole minus 2 liter plus 2 second minus 1. Also, we have also calculated the value of zero order of reactions, in which normally the students think about zero order of the reactions are those reactions in which zero molecule is present, which is absolutely incorrect, which is absolutely wrong definition. Then what will be the correct definition for zero order of reaction? Here you have to remember here, how will you represent, how will you write any reaction to show the zero order of reaction. Dear students of BSc part 1, zero molecule will not be used here. Definitely, certainly, one molecule for zero order of reaction may be possible, two molecule for zero order of reaction may be possible, and thrice molecule also possible for reacting mixtures also. Now question now arises here, how will you represent the zero order of reaction? Very simple answer. The number of reactants or molecules you have to write down in my side, in left hand side, and if we put down K0 in upper sides of the equilibrium sign or arrow is K0, it will show, it will represent zero order of reactions here. We have also calculate the value of units and dimension for zero order reactions as that is of zero order rate constant. The same units and dimension will be determined in our previous video is that is of velocity of the reactions here. Now let us try to once again the major problem to remember how we will remember or prepare. Or do you have such important simple formula here? Let us try to focus our concentration on K1 is equals to second minus 1 for first order of reaction, and the unit for second order of K2 is equals to mole minus 1 liter plus 1 second minus 1, and it becomes typical for that is of K3 for third order of reaction, mole minus 2 liter plus 2 and second minus 1. Suppose we have been asked what is the unit of such reaction in which 100 molecules or 100 reactants are reacting or present in any chemical reaction, so it becomes very typical how we will determine the value of that constant for 100 order of reaction. In order to solve this problem, students of BSc part 1 in our previous video, by consideration of simple the order of reaction as n show the number of moles or molecules, we have derived here Kn is equals to liter upon mole to the power n minus 1 second minus 1, that is of equation number 7. It is very simple general expression formula for the determination of dimension and unity for various order of reactions, whether reactions undergoing or reaction in the reaction, suppose 50 molecules are present, 100 molecules are present, 500 molecules are present. We have to substitute directly the value of n is suppose the reaction undergoing by means of 100 molecules, so you have to write down here n is equals to 100, then solve. It will give the exact value of units of as per concerning of order of reactions. Let us try, let us check the normal formula equation we have calculated in equation number 7 here. Let us check n is equals to 1 here. N is equals to, in equation number 7 we put down n is equals to 1, K1 is equals to liter mole 1 minus 1 second minus 1 K1 liter upon mole 1 less minus 1 to have the value of 0. Next one second minus 1 liter upon mole, and it's 0 to express as that is of unity, and final the value of here K1 is equals to second minus 1, K1 is equals to second minus 1. Check from this one equation, K1 is equals to second minus 1. Similarly, you may check the validity of order of reactions as that is of K2 by the substitution n is equals to 2. Similarly, check the result of that constant for third order of reaction Kn means that is of n is equals to 3. When we substitute the value of n is equals to 3 in such a position, K3 is equals to the same, K3 is equals to mole minus 2 liter plus 2 second minus 1 will be evaluated here. Similarly, check suppose any typical reaction, suppose I think in our syllabi order of reaction 1, 2, 3, 0 molecules present existing in your syllabi, but may have advised you to remember to calculate suppose any typical reactions or any chemical reaction which is undergoing by means of n is equals to 50, then how will you calculate the value of that is of velocity constants in terms of 50. So you need know to be stress students to BSc part 1, and you to simply remember the general formula of equation number 7 here. When you substitute n is equals to that is of 50, then liter upon mole 50 minus 1, and that is of second minus 1. When you solve n is equals to 50, the automatically the final units of rate constant for 500 one can calculate here. Similarly, the reaction which is undergoing by means of n is equals to 500 or very dense chemical reaction, very bulky reactions, in which suppose 500 molecules reactants are present here, then how will you calculate the value of rate constant, and its that is of units for K500. So you need not to take any kinds of stress, you to focus your concentration on that is of equation number 7, when we will substitute n is equals to 500, then is equals to liter upon mole 500 minus 1 and second minus 1, so it will give the value of velocity rate constant for 500. And dear student, now let me allow to join tomorrow. Till then, thank you very much.